Wilson has it all to do now. 2 down, 3 to play.
Yes, still in there with a chance, can always win 3 frames in a row. It doesn't feel like a match where one player would have gone away. That seems very evenly matched in their own way. It doesn't always quite go the way you think. You know? Just looking to get this last frame, and as we know, without wishing to use a cliche, it can be very difficult to get that final frame that you need, the one that gets you over the line and gets you into a big final.
Frame 9. Mark Owens break.
It's not just playing to reach the final, but it's playing to reach a special final. Not only the champion of champions, but a match against Ronnie O'Sullivan, the supreme test in snooker these days.
Yeah, and it's too early to talk about if he would win, but I do remember that the last time they played in the final was the English Open last year, and Ronnie O'Sullivan played some of the best snooker you could ever see. He beat him 9-2, and he barely missed a pot the whole day.
Wilson is such a good long putter.
Oh, that was brilliant, Clive. I mean, he has stroked this in. That is just an example of what a good straight cue action he has.
Basically, you need 3 things to be a top player. You need technique, you need temperament, and you need knowledge, shot selection knowledge. Wilson has all 3.
Seven. Eight. $15. 16.
Well, going into the pack the other way this time, which would be obviously off the bottom cushion, top spin. Cue ball can sometimes arc from left to right as it hits the cushion and goes towards the reds, depending on how much top spin you get on. Well, it arced, but all too late. In fact, he bent it around the bunch. Should really have hit those.
23.
Maybe with a fraction less pace, he would have. Well, he would have certainly made contact.
I suppose he was thinking the bunch is pretty tightly packed. I've got to give them a decent hit.
It's the pace, isn't it, that throws the cue ball away to the left. Anyway. Time to put in a good safety shot. And that's not bad.
Karen Wilson, 23.
Good shot from Allen.
Foul. And a miss.
Past
Mark
the
on
outside
5.
edge with the glancing escape.
Yes, it goes back, but that means the cue ball and the blue need replacing here. He's going to play the same sort of a shot. Make a very tiny adjustment. And he got the same result as well. Hit the
Foul.
blue again. Almost a
And a
carbon
miss.
copy.
Mark on
Means the
5.
balls are replaced properly anyway. I think you just got to keep at this, and you know, you make too big an adjustment and you hit the reds hard, and then, well, could be frame over. Just keep cracking away. It's not a replay.
Foul. And a miss. Mark on 5.
15 away so far.
Clearly he can hit a red any time he wants, but he doesn't want to hit them and leave one. It's basically how the miss rule works. Why it's going back every time. That's it.
That was good as well.
Karen gave a little glance over to Mark Allen there. He probably feels that those last two snookers behind the green were not exactly how he played them. A very withering look he gave him. It's all part of the game. He's a real competitor, Karen Wilson.
Foul. And a miss. Mark on 4. One. Eight. Nine.
Decent chance this. Could be the start of an Allen comeback.
Yes, he was right about hitting that red next to the pink on the way through. Played it well, actually.
16. Seventeen.
something distracted Alan there. Something in his eye line.
Yes, he's not quite on this, is he, this red? I mean, obviously, clearly it goes, but you know, the angle is running through, coming in towards the black. He's just got to give it a bit of care and attention. Can miss the black running through. Playing it around a couple of cushions, it's well cued.
24.
Everything's much closer in when he's break building. Mark Allen, more so than who he's playing. Kyron Wilson, whose cue ball does drift a bit, but he keeps on punching away at mid-range shots.
32.
Mark Allen, when he's on song, he can make a century, and it never looks like he's had a hard shot in the break. Behind everything, about a foot and a half behind them.
Eight. $39. $46. $47.
Well, he's not an angle, but maybe a fraction too much. He's still surely can just brush into the bunch here. I can't see it being at any great pace. Well, tried to come in the gap between that red and the side of the bunch, and
53.
He's got into a fraction too much. Frame's still alive.
So Alan has to return to his seat with a lead of 49, but with 67 still on.
Got a chance to get in behind the green and blue here. Was the target? Not quite. Slight worry for Mark Allen that the balls aren't bad. Now, if he did leave another chance when he made a mistake, then with Kyron only needing one frame, he could still pinch this one. He'd like a 2 or 3 of the colours on cushions now, if somehow he can make that happen. Oh, what a shot. And that was as played. So, well, here is
One.
a chance. He'd like to pot the blue. Here's a shot again, though. I mean, he knew the cue ball was heading away from all the action. And potting the blue gets it on its spot. It becomes a really good chance now. Actually, it'll go on the pink spot, but either way, it amounts to the same thing.
Remarkably, Wilson has potted 15 of the 17 long pots he's attempted.
Yeah, he looked at the scores. He's pretty aware that this really is a great opportunity, albeit at the early stages. He's not missed a rest shot tonight either, Clive. 13 from 13.
7.
Might have to play another one here, though. This one will be as difficult if he plays it as any he's played.
Didn't intend to cannon the pink, of course.
Yeah, this is not a nice shot. Well, he's not on a ball, can you believe it?
13.
Those two reds are blocked off.
Count was 13.
Allen still leads by 36. That was difficult. But at least he's not left it. Attempted the corner pocket double, but expected to cover the red if it finished over the pocket by means of the brown and green.
Oh, I think he believes that he can see enough of this red. I must say, it looks quite tight. And just get as close to the blue, I think, as possible. As you can see, there's not much room there.
Very, very near.
Yeah, he's really disappointed. He knew that really could have been an opportunity from almost nowhere. suppose Mark Allen will be happy that the 3 reds are where they are now. They're not very easy to clear up, even if the chance came.
Did very well to make that ultra thin contact. Hardly moving the red.
Yeah, and he's got a snooker on the left-hand red here. I think as long as there's no plant there, the other two, Mark Allen might not hit the one that he can hit directly. He might just play the other one cushion first. He doesn't want to disturb those two, because that would open chance of a clearance up. But that's an error. At least he's got those 2 reds though, as some kind of backup, Mark Allen.
We had a brief glimpse there that those 2 reds are not a plant.
One.
Well, what did he do here? I mean, he can obviously drop him behind a colour, but it's hard to see how Mark Allen would stick the reds playing out of a snooker. Unless a plant into the other corner pocket. That'll be some shot. Oh, blimey, that looks difficult, doesn't it? That looks as if you do well to make that plant. Feels like desperate measures, which he doesn't really have to take. As the 2 reds were touching, then maybe the plant is on. But snooker, it doesn't really feel that that'll be a frame winner. I suppose it helps if you can leave someone over the top of a ball as well.
Kind of Wilson 1.
The only thing I'll say here is Karen Wilson might be able to get the advantage, get distance between these 2 balls. Almost prefer not to snooker Mark Allen, leave him a shot at the reds. Get the feeling if he plays the roll up, he'll just reach them.
Didn't want to cannon the paint, but it looks all right from Wilson's point of view.
He was very lucky there. I mean, if the red becomes available, the frame's over. He wouldn't have missed it.
.35 the difference, so if Allen pots one more ball, Wilson would need a snooker.
Yeah, and he doesn't want to move that red on the cushion either. He's got a little edge of this one he can hit. Can totally understand why he didn't want to move the other red. That was the only safe ball he had. Green's helping him now, though.
He also played a pretty good cue ball, leaving Wilson length of the table. was a good length too from Wilson, but the red is near the pocket. I expect Allen to pot it. So we're going to see at least one more frame.
Seven. Eight. $14. Mark Allen, 14.
The 26-minute frame, the longest of the match. Mark Allen has won it and is now only one frame behind. However, Karen Wilson is one up with 2 to play at 5-4.